everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our live webcast coming to you from Syngenta Flowers in sunny California. I'm Matt Blanchard, a product manager with Syngenta Flowers. For this webcast segment, I am pleased to share with you some of my highlights from our new vegetative introductions for the 2021-2022 season. It's another exciting year of introductions for Syngenta Flowers, with innovative new series as well as new additions to existing series. Yesterday, my colleagues Amy Briggs-Macca presented some of her favorite new vegetative varieties. If you missed her live stream, please visit our webcast website and watch at your convenience. In this webcast, I'm going to introduce our newest dipladenia, our latest dark leaf geraniums, and an exciting new Interspecific New Guinea Impatiens series, Spectra. Please feel free to ask questions in our live chat function during this presentation. We'll be monitoring and responding in real time. So let's get started. First up is dipladenia. In recent years, retailers have seen a surge in sales of dipladenia. Consumers love dipladenia because of its tropical foliage, its drought tolerance, easy maintenance, and continuous flowering all summer long. The Medenia series from Syngenta Flowers has been a top-selling series for many years. And this season, we have 2 new introductions. First, let's talk about Medenia Elegant Velvet Red. Elegant Velvet Red has dark foliage, it has an upright growing habit, limited vining, and is early to flower. Plants have beautiful velvet red flowers that fade less and hold their flower color much longer than other red varieties on the market. Another new variety is Medenia Maximo Scarlet. Medenia Maximo is our most vigorous and vining series of dipladenia and is best grown in larger pots or trellis programs. Maximo Scarlet has huge flowers up to 5 inches across in this vigorous branching habit. Plants can be easily grown on trellises. The habit and timing of Maximo Scarlet matches the other varieties in the Maximo series, Maximo Red and Maximo Light Pink. So if you're looking for beautiful large flowered dipladenia, make sure to trial Maximo Scarlet next season. Medenia is also a great choice for heat-loving programs or for use in combinations with foliage crops. All of our dipladenia varieties are available as URCs or as callus cuttings. Check out our full lineup of Medenia in our new catalog or online. Now let's move on to geraniums. We have 3 new Interspecific dark leaf geraniums this year. The first is Calliope Medium Dark Red with dark leaves. This variety has the same rich dark red flowers as the award-winning green leaf Calliope Medium Dark Red, but what makes this variety stand out is the dark foliage. This variety has a mounding habit and is perfect for medium-sized pots and hanging baskets. Calliope Medium is our top-selling Interspecific geranium series, and this new addition adds a new dark leaf foliage option to the assortment. Next, we have 2 new varieties in our Mojo series. Mojo is a dark leaf Interspecific series, but with an upright growing habit like zonals. New this year, we have 2 new intros, Mojo Dark Pink and Mojo Hot Cherry. Both varieties have brilliant flowers that contrast well with the dark foliage. These new Mojos have medium vigor and excellent branching. They are best grown in pot sizes ranging from 1.25 quart to 2.5 quart. All of our geraniums are available as unrooted cuttings or as callus cuttings. Check out our full lineup of all of our Calliope Medium series and our new Mojo series in our catalog or online. Now for a series that everyone has been excited about, Spectra, an Interspecific New Guinea Impatiens. Spectra is an upgrade from traditional New Guineas and was created with Interspecific breeding. The series includes 5 colors: a bright red, magenta, pink, orange, and white. With interspecific breeding, Spectra comes many great benefits, including large flowers, excellent branching, and lots of flower power. Spectra can be grown either in full sun or shade, which makes this series really versatile and easy to use for gardeners and landscapers. A big differentiator from other hybrid Impatiens and traditional New Guineas is how beautiful Spectra finishes for retail sales. Pots are covered with large, bright flowers and tons of flower buds. Growers who trialed Spectra have produced some of the most beautiful hanging baskets for retail, with 3 plants per 10-inch pot and 4 plants per 12-inch hanging basket. The medium vigor of Spectra makes a series suitable for all container sizes and jumbo packs and hanging baskets. Spectra can either be direct stuck into final pots or transplanted from liners. Syngenta Flowers offers unrooted cuttings beginning week 30 for both fall and spring programs. Join us again at 1 p.m. Pacific time to watch my colleagues Amy Briggs-Maka and Jamie Gibson present some exciting new petunia varieties.
Thank you for joining. That was my colleague Matt Blanchard introducing his favorite new vegetative varieties. My name is Carl Trellinger. I'm going to talk briefly about some key cultural requirements for Spectra Interspecific New Guineas. They're very easy to grow and have the same cultural requirements, meaning light, fertilizer, watering schedule, as other New Guineas. They branch much better than other New Guineas and hybrid Impatiens. They have a natural mounding habit and are especially well suited for baskets and large containers, resulting in lots of flowers that are sitting well on top of the plants. They generally don't need to be growth regulated. If needed, 1 to 2 ppm of bonsai spray is sufficient. Because of the high number of flowers and buds, they look great at retail, continuously bring new flowers, and do well both in shade and full sun. Similar to other New Guineas, Spectra needs to be kept moist and well watered. Join us again at 1 p.m. Pacific time to watch my colleagues Amy Briggs-Maka and Jamie Gibson to present some exciting petunia varieties.
Hi everybody, good morning. Welcome back to webCAST. I'm Olivia, here to answer some of your questions with Dr. Matt about some of Matt's favorite new varieties this spring. So,
Thank you, Olivia.
yeah, great. So first up question, can Spectra be planted in the ground as well as pots?
Absolutely. That was one of our breeding targets when we bred Spectra. Is we really wanted it to be bred for sun tolerance, shade tolerance, and versatile use in the landscape or in pots. So definitely plant it in the ground, plant it in pots, however the consumer wants to use it.
That's wonderful. We saw that slide where we've got everything down from small packs and pots all the way up to large patio containers. So Spectra, absolutely a very cool, versatile product. So we're excited to have it. Thanks.
Yep.
Another question's come in. Where can I buy Spectra in Washington?
Spectra is available from your preferred broker or your preferred root and sell, and we will have it available in the market. Cuttings available this year beginning week 30.
Wonderful, great. Here's another really good question about our geranium lineup. What is the difference between Pretty Little and Moxie Pink Splash?
Pretty
Great
Little
question.
is a great geranium. We introduced that several years ago. It's one of your favorites too, I believe, right?
Love the thing.
Pretty Little is really special because it's early to flower, and it has smaller habit, and it's just covered with these beautiful flowers, and it's just so floriferous.
A pretty little pop of color.
Exactly,
That's what we call it.
exactly. But Moxie's Pink Splash is a little bit later to flower. It has more vigor, but it has larger flowers. So you're absolutely right. It does have the same flower power, the same flower color as Pretty Little Pink Splash, but it's larger flowers. So anything you want for your preference.
Both wonderful geraniums. That's great. We've got a question from Ontario. Can Spectra be grown here? And also in Arizona? Yes, we're snowbirds.
Yes,
Great
Spectra can be
question,
grown
yes.
in all climates, assuming that it's watered well. It is not frost tolerant, so up in Ontario you will need to take it out of the landscape when the frost comes, but yeah, great in all climates.
Wonderful. Another great question coming in about our dipladenias. What is the difference between Medenia Matt and Medenia Maximo?
Yeah, so Syngenta offers two series of Medenia. We have our smaller series, regular Medenia, and that is bred for more of a bushy habit for small pots. And we also offer the Maximo series, and Maximo is big on vigor, and it's flying high for sky-high sales. So Maximo does great in trellis programs. If you want something with a little bit more vigor for large pots and trellis programs, something that climbs, definitely that's how you would use Maximo.
Wonderful. I just love that stuff too. Here's a good question. Last year you offered a pre-finished Mandevilla. Is that still available? Asking for a friend, it says.
This next season we will not be offering pre-finished dipladenia. However, there's a lot of options available for pre-finished dipladenia on the market, but we will not be offering it from Syngenta Flowers.
So it's still out there.
Still
lots
offered.
Lots
Yes.
of great producers out there. That's
Yes,
wonderful.
and we have plenty of good cutting supply also of unrooted cuttings and also callus cuttings of Medenia.
You know, we're focused on it at our farms.
Absolutely.
So I know that that's something that we're really highly focused
Yep.
on. Here's a question about Calliope medium. How does Calliope medium dark leaf and the dark leaf with the, sorry, I read it wrong, people. I'm so sorry. This is live. How does Calliope medium dark red and dark leaf with compare with other dark leaf interspecific geraniums?
Yeah, so the Calliope medium series was bred for a mounding habit. So they're all interspecifics, but it has more of a mounding habit, which makes it great for baskets and gallon pots. But it's just a great series. And we know there's a lot of popularity right now with dark foliage geraniums, and you just get great contrast between those large flowers and the dark foliage. They're just striking, and hopefully everyone will trial and grow that new dark leaf dark red. It's just a striking combination.
Isn't it so good? And
Yes.
I know that that's also something that we're looking for in the future. So
Yes.
a lot of people ask me specifically about where is Calliope going?
Yes.
And that's definitely a breeding
Definitely
focus
one of
for
our
us,
breeding
correct?
targets. Is a lot of benefits from dark leaf geraniums. You get exceptional heat tolerance. It really does well in environments where fertility may not be optimal.
Sure, right.
So it really does well, and just I personally like the contrast that you get with the foliage and the flowers. It's just gorgeous.
Well, anybody who knows me knows I love Calliope, so I'll take them all, Matt.
That's great.
Here's another great question about our Spectra. What are the benefits of the Spectra New Guinea Impatiens alongside other New Guinea?
Yeah, so as I mentioned just a little while ago, Spectra is an Interspecific New Guinea. So that's a completely new class that the market has never seen before. And I think the market really appreciates the benefits of interspecific geraniums if you compare that to zonal geraniums. But with interspecific New Guineas, you get so much more branching.
Absolutely.
And with every branch, you get tons of flower buds. And that's really something special about Spectra is the number of flowers on each plant, the large flower size. So consumers want large flowers, and Spectra offers that. And also the earliness that you get with Spectra versus traditional New Guineas. So there's a lot of great benefits with interspecific breeding. And what Syngenta brings to the market is innovation. And we are really proud to be the leaders in interspecific breeding. And Spectra is just another example of that.
I love it too. It's such a great story, and it really does kind of show some of the innovations that we're working on behind the scenes for our customers. Great question. Is Moxie great for the landscape?
Moxie can be grown in the landscape. However, because it's not big on vigor like some of our other interspecifics, you do need to plant more plants per square foot. But it can be grown in the landscape as well. It's also a great item for patio pots.
Wonderful. I love it too. We've got it planted in our landscape here in Gilroy, and it's looking pretty good.
Yep.
So glad to have it. Will there be a white Medenia Maximo?
Great question to ask about our breeding pipeline. Yes, we are always looking for white. White is an important color. We are breeding in white Maximo, but we don't have one coming up anytime soon.
I know it takes a long time to come up with great stuff, people. Looks like that is our last question of the morning. So Thank you very much, Matt. Thanks everybody out there watching. We've got another session coming up later this afternoon at 1 p.m. our California time. So please tune in. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.